Alright, we are going to give everybody a few minutes. It's 8:26. We are going to be starting this game at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Let me go back. Oh, I should have done that. Let me go back and make sure. That I have the in-game audio off. And I don't. So let's turn the commentators off. The rest of it is fine. That was some feedback from last time. We're going to be giving Tennessee the all oranges. Oh, not the 11s. Fine. And we're going to be giving them some nice white shoes. Okay, we have 3 minutes till kickoff here. You know what, let's actually go in here and we'll get this loaded up and we can stop at some of the statistical screens and get a bit of a preview in here and take a look at what we have in store for ourselves tonight. Unlike last year, this game is not a de facto play-in game to the national title, but both of these teams, that's not true. Probably Missouri has a chance to win their way in if a Minnesota loses or if UCLA loses or if some of these other teams falter at the top. They are not done yet. So, I mean, the first thing you notice here is that Missouri is averaging almost 50 points a game on offense, first in the nation, and they're doing it almost exclusively through the air. Almost 500 passing yards a game, under 100 rushing yards a game. That is astounding numbers. Tennessee, no slouch on offense in their own right, averaging 37.5 points per game, almost 500 yards of total offense. They're slinging the rock as well. Almost as drastic pass numbers, third in the nation in pass offense, number 123 in rush defense, rush offense. But look at that difference. They're only 2 spots higher than Missouri, and that's good for about almost 25 yards a game in rushing yards. Both these defenses are similar, both top 32 scoring defenses, both better against the run than against the pass. Let's take a look at Tennessee's roster here. Ooh, they're missing their left tackle, who's only allowed 4 sacks all season. Peterson with 4,100 passing yards, 5.5 rushing, 39 touchdowns. Defensive tackle, Gold, 7 tackles for loss this season. Missouri, best player on their team's been running back, but he doesn't get a lot of carries. 31 carries on the season compared to 56 receptions on the season. 10 touchdowns, receiving 5 on the ground. Handy, the cornerback, great name for a corner. He's forced a fumble. He's got a pick. Kevin James as well. Forced fumble and interception to go with 31 tackles. Both of these teams are a little banged up. A lot of left tackle injuries in this game. Case and Jacobs and Thomas all going to miss this one. Most likely. Well, sorry, I read that wrong. I would say Thomas will probably play. Doubtful. I don't really know if doubtful players play that often in this game. But Williams for Tennessee out for the season with the broken butt, and Jacobs with the sprained ankle will miss. And let's see if Thomas does play if he's 100%. And let's see, maybe Kaysen gets in this game. But it's 8:30 Central Time, and we are ready for this kickoff. You see both teams antsy to get out there on the field. Look at that crowd. An enormous crowd here in the Georgia Dome. And look at those standings. one thing you're going to not miss is that third-ranked Florida squad missing out a year after winning the national title, missing out on the conference championship game, courtesy of a loss to Tennessee early in the season. They went into Neyland Stadium, and their quarterback had a horror show of a game. 5 interceptions. And they really rued that game because Tennessee never relinquished that division lead. That's right, people. Conference supremacy is on the line here. Tennessee rocking the all-orange unis. Missouri rocking the whites with some black shoulder pads. We have 2 teams in the top 8 in the nation going at it here for the SEC crown. Missouri calls the toss, and they call it correctly. And they are going to defer the kick. No wind, so not much to decide there for Tennessee. And we're ready for kickoff. And we're ready for what should be a great game between 2 talented squads. Keep your eyes on that Miami-Syracuse game. If Missouri is hoping to sneak in, Miami losing would help them a lot. Already have our first upset with Marshall upsetting number 21, 28-18 to win the MAC. 12th ranked Western Michigan is well playing today. First play of the game, and it is complete. It is to Mike Bell, and that's a 5-yard gain for Tennessee, and they hurry back up to the line to keep this ball moving. Split backfield here. Drop back to pass. Missouri had a free rusher up the middle, but they just get the out route to Mike Bell again there for 11 yards and a first down. Both the first 2 plays of this game going to Bell. Tennessee hurries up again, split back formation. Play action pass across the middle. And guess who? Not Mike Bell, it's Fred Sanders with his first catch of the game. Missouri getting sliced and diced through the air a little bit here on this first drive. Looks like they might send some pressure. Play action pass again, and that was a nifty play design. Play action pass, they slip the fullback out of the backfield. Kevin Brown, 8 more. They are past midfield, and they are moving. Pistol formation here. Fullback to the left, and this time they do run it, and they find a bit of a hole. Number 10 really paid for that tackle attempt. Matt Quinn, 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 at about the 41. Drop back to pass, another free rusher, but again they find number 28 out of the backfield, Kevin Brown, 14 yards. And that was 21st ranked North Texas, who fell earlier today. We have 1st and 10 inside the 30 already, Tennessee. Only about a minute gone. Oh, screen pass. Well read by Missouri. Marcus Smith gets 4. Missouri flocked to the ball well. Let's see here. Darius Peterson, hot start, 6 for 6, 50 yards. A minute and a half gone, and they are almost in the red zone. Good protection. He's got time. He looks like he's going to take off, and he breaks a tackle and wrapped up. There was 5 or 6 Missouri defenders that ended up around Peterson there. That's going to go down as a sack for Tucker as he did not quite get back to the line. Let's see what Missouri does here. Looks like they are just going to man up. They're playing off coverage. There might be a bit of a curl route available underneath the coverage there, and instead it was almost an immediate throw out of bounds. Not sure if Peterson thought he had a look there that he didn't end up having, but he threw that ball almost immediately. And on the first drive of the game, we have a 4th down attempt for Tennessee. Trips to the left. They're coming out for blood here on drive number 1, and he has time, and he's sacked. Oh no! What a call there by the head coach. First down, 4th and 6. Sorry, first drive, 4th and 6, and they go for it. And a great spin move by number 91. And Thurman makes the biggest play of the game so far. That was an incredibly aggressive play call. Going for it on 4th and medium on the first drive of the game. You can sense that other teams are scared of this Missouri offense, and it causes them to make some different decisions than maybe they would. They know this team puts up points at an alarming rate, and they really sometimes get in their own heads, trying to think that they're going to have to score so many points that they can't settle for 3, even though sometimes that's the right call. Anyway, 2nd and 1 for Missouri, play action pass, and that's a first down to Trey Jones, 8-yard catch. We got about 44-yard line here. Looks like we have split back formation. Heisman favorite again, Mike Little, and that's a screen pass, and he's got room to run. To the 50, hurdles a man, 40, 35-yard line. What a run from Justin Blair. He fumbled it, but he was well out of bounds. You do not see a hurdle that worked that well very often. That was a very impressive run after catch, and Missouri's inside the 40. I thought for sure he was going out of bounds when he got up there. Great run stop defense there. Blair gets 2. He managed to carry the defender there. But 2 early rushes for Missouri. This is a team that averages under 100 rushing yards a game and almost 500 passing yards a game. They have 2 runs on their first 3 plays. And play action pass, and that's a first down. Tennessee bit hard on that play action fake. That's gotta be concerning for the defense when you come out expecting a team to pass almost exclusively and they're running the ball on first drive. Oh, and we have, let's see, that is a false start. Hard to tell. I mean, these crowds are supposed to be split 50-50, but the Georgia Dome is known for having a little extra crowd noise, sometimes not of natural origins. Maybe it affected the O-line there. 1st and 15, and that's another screen pass. That one not as successful. Joe Tolbert for no gain. 2nd down and 15 for the Tigers. They are going to hurry right back up to the line here. The ball is on the 25-yard line. 4 wide receivers. They look to the sideline, get the play call. He swings it to the running back in the flat, who does a good job of getting turned upfield and not letting the momentum carry him out of bounds. Only gets 2. 3rd and 13. Little yet to throw an incomplete pass, but this is a big down here. They are behind the sticks on 3rd. Tennessee only rushes 4. Another screen pass. Number 92 gets over to Danny Woods and tackles him for no gain. Missouri has decided that they will take the points here. Tennessee may be reconsidering their earlier decision now. From the 30 here, 47-yard field goal is up and good for Missouri. We have our first points of the game. It's 3-0 Tigers, and we also have a studio update. And I kind of beat them to the punch on this one. Marshall 28, number 21, North Texas 18. Why is a 4-loss North Texas team ranked that high? That's a question for another time. Very surprised. You don't really see teams from that conference hanging up 4 losses and staying in the top 25. They must have some pretty premium wins to be hanging around like that. Okay. 1st and 10, Tennessee. They moved the ball so well on that first drive. They're going trips to the left. Drops back to pass. He has time to throw. Finds his man. Only a couple yards. 4 yards for Fred Sanders. And they hurry to the line. Not in a huge hurry to get back to the line with these wide receivers. Maybe needing a break in between plays. It's a draw play up the middle, and a little hurl attempt, and he's kind of tossed around in the mixer there. He gets 4. Third down. 3rd and 2. Let's see. Looks like they're going quads again. The snap. He has time to throw. He finds a man. Is he going to get to the first down marker? It was a valiant effort. Only gets a yard, though. Lots of throws to running backs on designed screens, on guys in the flat. I've noticed that early. These QBs have been checking down when they don't find anything open, which is not always a bad thing, but it can limit the upside of your offense a little bit. And it prevented them from getting the first down there. First punt of the game. Good blocking convoy setup. Oh, broken tackle, and he gets almost to the 40-yard line. Ray Beach with a nice little return there. Missouri up 3-0, looking to make it more. Let's see if they continue with this surprising run game. Not here. Ooh, nice chop block. Or cut block, I should say. What's the difference technically? I'm not. Are they just synonyms? Is a chop versus a cut? Hard to say. Somebody might have to get the research team on that during the next timeout. 5 wide for Missouri. Oh, it's a QB. It is a design QB run. He falls forward for 3. Mike Little with his first carry of the day. This broadcast team has been on him in the past for putting his body on the line a little too much with carries. Only 1 carry so far. It seems like he may have learned from those injuries he suffered last and this season. Kevin Shelton, not an easy player to take down. He gets 8 on that. They're on the right hash here on about the 46-yard line. Mike Little, 8 for 8. We have seen many a QB light up the first half so far this season. Oh, little pump fake. Deep throw. Deep throw way over the head of the intended receiver, and he took a shot there. That pressure definitely impacted the throw. He couldn't really step into it. And when you see quarterbacks not be able to set their feet right and they try to overcompensate with their arm, the throw will lose accuracy, most certainly. Trips to the left here. A screen pass. Some pretty good blocking. Gets to the outside, tumbles forward. Donnie, the Dorch, nailed it. 3rd and 3 for Mizzou. Fake snap. And a read option, and oh, he slips out of the tackle, and he still can't get it. Great pursuit there. And they're army crawling. Leroy Wilson. And it looks like we are going to be going for it. Missouri caught the 4th down bug from Tennessee, or now they're going for it on 4th and 2. They're in a bit of in no man's land here, and they're just going to hand it off the edge, and they are not going to get it. It said they needed to. It said he got to, but he did not apparently get to. Missouri really mixing in the run here on these first few drives. Big stand for Tennessee, though. Missouri was at that spot where you're out of field goal range by just a tad. You don't want to risk it with your kicker. You don't want to risk a punt going into the end zone and, for a net 17-yard punt, so you just go for it. Tennessee takes off up the middle. Great pocket awareness. Oh, he goes for the Heisman stiff arm, but luckily a wide receiver had come back from upfield to block that guy, actually. Peterson points to the sideline, and the bench loves that. Quarterback sometimes needs to rile up the base a little bit. And that's another throw to the flat. And he pays the price. Pays the price to lose a yard. Not a good deal, I would say, for Quinn there. Wide receivers never like those hospital passes that put them in bad spots. But normally they're like across the middle, 20 yards downfield. At least then you get some positive yardage out of it if you hang on. Across his body, and that was a dangerous throw. Carlos Smith, who already has 3 tackles, puts a hand in. 3rd and 11. He rolled out to the left, and then he saw a receiver coming open across the field, but that's a long throw. Even with the wider hash marks in the college game, that is a long throw across the field. Let's see here. A blitz off the edge, and a dart. A dart to Fred Sanders, and with that, Tennessee goes over the 6,000-yard mark on the season. That was a great throw. That's probably Peterson's best throw of the game. He stood in. Missouri sent a well-timed edge blitz, and they tried again there. Only 3 yards. They sent a well-timed edge blitz. He stood in, faced it, and threw a dart to the left sideline to Sanders, who held on for a big conversion. He's got 13 pass attempts, only 75 yards. That YPA is not through the roof, but he's been moving the ball. Oh, he ran into pressure on that one. Missouri has been sending the house on a few plays in a row now, and that time the dogs got home. Or the cats got home, I should say. 6-yard loss. 3rd and long. We've had a lot of 3rd and longs this game so far. 4 receivers left. 1 to the right. Missouri only rushes 4. And he throws it to a tight end across the middle for 4 yards. Maybe trying to help with the field goal attempt. That's going to take us to the end of the quarter here. So Tennessee will have a little bit of time deciding. They look to be huddled up on the field. This is a long 4th down. You got to kick the field goal here, right? You would think. Anyway, 3-0 Missouri at the end of 1. For 2 teams that are averaging a combined 87 points a game, we have 3 at the end of the first quarter, just like we all predicted. Let's see. And they are going for it. 4th and 9. They don't trust the kicker to hit a 47-yarder, and they're going for it on 4th and 9. Missouri sends Ed pressure, and he throws it to, oh, man. Yeah, that honestly hurts. It hurts to see that. I feel bad that I just saw that. It's 4th down and 9, and you throw the ball to a wide receiver in the flat who is running out of bounds for 1 yard. I'm sorry. I am sorry that you guys had to watch that. Anyway, pistol. Another run for Missouri, and it's working. That's 9 yards. I think Missouri, now I'm not going to say they waited all season, but I think they picked the perfect time to change up their offense. Tennessee has a season full of tape, and really 2 seasons full of tape, because they were running the same mix last year, that tells them that Missouri throws the ball all day. And teams have scouted for that and prepared for that, and Missouri comes out and they run the ball. And now it's up to Tennessee to try and counter punch here and make an adjustment. But I think that was a brilliant coaching decision by Missouri to switch up the play calling just a little bit. And so far it's working. I mean, I know they only have 3 points, but the run has been successful. They're 10 of 11 throwing the ball. Now they just got to convert this for some points. Let's see what we have here. 2nd and 8, and another throw to the flat. And another player gets absolutely walloped. Justin Blair might just drop that the next time so he doesn't get hit, because he's losing yards and getting murdered. That's so lose-lose for him, really. I don't think I remember QBs throwing to the flats this much. Maybe there's been great coverage downfield. You got to credit the defenses for that. But QBs are having to check down at an alarming rate, and that's a screen pass at number 20. He gets some yardage. That's Trey Jones. Justin Blair on the sideline, probably a little woozy after that last hit. And did I see him eating? Is he eating right there? Is that the Z? Oh, wow, they're going for the punt block. 4th and 8. Let's see. It's deep. It's a deep punt. Good punt. Fielded on the 10-yard line. First man with the tackle. Bit of a late hit by number 54 there. No call. Tennessee still only down 3 points. 6:17 left, and they're on the 22. And that's a play-action pass, and thank God he missed the he almost pegged a cheerleader who was in mid-formation. That could have been a very dangerous moment. He put a little too much juice on that one. Maybe it's the middle of the second quarter. You don't usually see the adrenaline still pumping super hot now. Players are usually settled into the game. But this is the first championship. Oh, and he runs as I'm speaking. Darius Peterson runs into a sack. This is probably the biggest game of Peterson's career. He played well against Florida earlier in the season. But, this is a big stage for a team that's having some down years and is in the process of having a new coach bring them back to prominence. You know, teams don't usually get there and win on their first try. It takes, you need to have some of those experiences. Oh, man, that was a beautiful throw on 3rd and 17 to Marcus Smith. The elbow pads didn't slow him down on that go route. He burned Missouri off the line for a huge gain. First down at midfield. Missouri, a spin move from the D end, but he spins right upfield past the QB, who smartly gets down and slides and then slew foots a defender afterwards. I think James might be the only one who understands what I just said. But that was a bit of a kick out at the defender afterwards. 1st and 10 inside the 40. They drop back. He's got time, moves around, and that's a throwaway. Smart play by Peterson to just get rid of it. And he took a hit, but he did not lose yardage with the sack. Anton, are you going to be broadcasting that Memphis game? Is that correct? Trips to the right for Tennessee. And screen pass. And you could see from the start that they had nobody to block the edge defender. And he immediately tackled the running back. Or wide receiver, I should say. 3rd and 12 again for Tennessee. This has been a game of long plays. Let's see if Tennessee can dial up another one on 3rd and long again. And Nate Berg! He's celebrating. But maybe he should be holding his head in his hands. Because that was a bit of an oopsie for him. That's probably not 6, because I'm not sure if big number 90 rumbles his way all the way to the end zone, but that was a defensive end trying to make a defensive back's play. Another 10. That ball fires out of the end zone and crushes the guy holding the boom mic. Hopefully no equipment was damaged there. I took a hot bounce. We have 5 wide for Memphis. 5 minutes left till halftime here. They're motioning it. They have 4. That's a fake screen pass, a smart little play, and a broken tackle, and we are out to the 35 by Kevin Shelton. With all the screen passes they've been running, they ran a fake one and then threw it to the slant on the opposite side. It worked. It's good to see teams taking advantage of some of these more common play calls and scheming against them. A long throw there into traffic. Good throw. Kevin, the real deal, McNeil for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Only one incompletion so far for potential back-to-back Heisman winner Mike Little. Cincinnati holding a 7-0 lead right now in the AAC title game. That was a team that people thought might finish this year undefeated. In a little bit of an easier conference, people thought that they might run the table, but alas, they were tripped up, and it will cost them a shot at the national title. Must be a wide receiver screen that we're looking at here. And I think it might be going to that man in motion right now. And I think Tennessee also read that like I did. Oh, we have an upset alert. And it's that number 20 Cincinnati just give up a touchdown to UCF, and that game is tied midway through the 2nd quarter. A lot of marquee matchups still to come. We have number 1 UCLA in action. We have number 2 Minnesota playing Michigan State. Some very important games left to be played tonight. And, then also, I guess Memphis is playing somebody. Oh, 3rd and 6, curl route to Kevin Shelton, 10 yards, 1st down, Missouri. Oh, Shelton, he's a little shaken up. I don't know if you guys saw that formation, but it looked like they had a lot of players. Okay, diamond formation out of the shotgun here. They might miss Shelton for the rest of this game. It's crowded in the pocket, but Little breaks away for 10 yards. What an athletic play. He seemed certain to be tripped up by one of his own blockers or a D lineman, but he scoots out of there. That was an athletic scramble. Diamond formation again, and they look to the sideline. Maybe they're checking on the health of Kevin Shelton. Play action again. He steps back. He's got time. He's got time. And, oh, it's caught by Tolbert. What a catch. That was a tight window and a contested catch for Colbert. Long throw by Little, but that's why he's a Heisman winner. I thought for sure that was going to fall incomplete. And we have a read option here. Does he pitch it? He does! They might have lost yards on that pitch because Blair was hit immediately. They get 4. Okay, they're sticking with that formation. 2nd and 6. Inside 3 minutes here. They're bleeding more time off the clock. And that's a handoff to number 48. He's stumbling and he gets 3. Shaz Davis for 3. 3rd down and 3. If I was Missouri, I'd be in no hurry to hike this. 2:30 left. 3rd down and 3. They can get a 1st down. He has got all day, and he takes off, and he's right up the middle, and he is in. Oh, that was late AF, as they say. That's what the kids say these days. Little sat back there looking for a guy, and he was looking, and he was looking, and eventually he got bored and just walked into the end zone. And then 6 seconds later, some guy on Tennessee blasted the shit out of him. That was probably a bit of frustration on this Tennessee defense, who just were methodically marched down the field by Missouri there, and it's 10-0. Tennessee's offense needs to answer. They've had chances to score. They've passed up field goals. They've failed on 4th down. And now they're down 10 with Missouri getting the ball at halftime. And you never know when this high-powered offense might just flip a switch and hit you for an 85-yard bomb. This is an important drive. Dare I say the biggest drive of this quarterback's career? Throws it to number 82, who is blasted. Fred Sanders, 9 yards. Way to hold on, Fred. Peterson, 16-21, 122. He just hasn't made a couple throws on big downs. And they're going to just try and run this, get the first, which they do. 6 yards for Quinn. He only has 3 carries. Who would have guessed that Tennessee would be the team running the ball less than Missouri in this game? I know they don't run it very much, but they're still averaging 30 more yards a game on the ground here. Deep throw. It's caught. Number 80 again. They have 2 long plays. Both of them have gone to number 80. Mr. Elbow Pads. Tennessee inside the red zone. This was the drive they needed so far. They're spreading out Missouri, who's only got 1 man deep. Do they find a man? It's Mike Woods. 4 yards. Tennessee taking their timeouts, maybe to give the players a rest more than conserve clock, because they do have a good amount of time left here. Inside the 15, Tennessee looking to get their first points of the game. They're going 5 wide again. Missouri sends pressure, gets the throw off. Broken tackle, touchdown, Volunteers. And that school record-setting touchdown pass was exactly what the doctor ordered for Tennessee. That was a perfect drive. Big play after big play. And it only took 5 plays. 10-7. And you see old Peyton Manning up there in the box celebrating. You know he's invested in this one. After he left that program, they had some lean years, and he's glad to see that they're back in the mix again here in the SEC. He might come take my job soon from what I'm hearing. Oh, big tackle by number 41. Look at that. Mike Little. 10 passes each quarter, 1 incompletion total. No touchdowns yet, but he has 1 on the ground. Most importantly, his team's winning right now. Number 20 looking to make a play here from the 20. Drops back to pass. Little, he's got so much time. Oh, incomplete. He had time, but he didn't have anybody open, apparently. Second incompletion for the game for Little. 2nd and 10. Neither team has really been able to capitalize on their defense's stops. That's why it's still a 3-point game. Little drops back to pass, and he finds number 10, who brings it within 1 yard of the first down. That's Freddie Stovall. If you guys are familiar with Ray's last jump, he really stoved it in there. Handoff, just kidding, I got fooled. Play action to number 20, to Trey Jones. 5 yards, first down. Missouri has all their timeouts left. They're not taking them yet. You think maybe Tennessee could have even burned some more time off the clock there on their drive. Drops back to pass. Again to the flat. 1 yard. Justin Blair Witch Project. The flats, boys. Let's maybe throw it somewhere else. Not in the flats. They have moved the ball all the way to the 39. They have 1 minute and 16 seconds left. All of their timeouts remain, but I've seen more than one team. Oh, that's a great screen pass. Number 27. Number 70. Oh, 70 absolutely ended a defensive back, but the running back decided to run along the sideline and got forced out of bounds. If he cuts that in, he gets the first. There was some debris on the field in the form of 2 players, but he took the wrong line on that. The lineman did his job and absolutely laid out a DB for Tennessee. The draw play gets the first down, but we're coming up on 1 minute remaining, and Missouri is still not taking timeouts. I think maybe now is the time to take one. The clock's going to start ticking here pretty soon. You don't want to go in to halftime with timeouts in your pocket. And especially when you throw across the middle, and now they do take one. Exactly 60 seconds left. And they are across midfield. We've seen Missouri's kicker make a 47-yarder early, so that's about the target line. If we had that graphics technology, big broken tackle for Little. And he slides. I love that character development. That's amazing. Mad appreciation for the slide there. He's paid the price for too many broken tackle attempts, and now he gets down and slides in a big spot. You love to see that. I'm like a proud father. Deep throw. What a laser. Oh, it's dropped. A lot to take in there. First of all, the receiver definitely had a step. If you put more air into that, that's 6. But then the receiver was underthrown, and the DB dropped it. Ooh, mistakes by both sides. Bad throw by Little, but Tennessee can't capitalize. They're going to give him another shot. You don't always want to do that, and he gets 8 more yards there. We should send the Madden games. I would say it could, I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested in doing that. I think it might make more sense to wait and do it until some of our players are like better in and maybe like a few years in when rosters actually have our players on them more often, right? Because like it's gonna take a minute before any of our players are seeing like playing time, most likely. But it is interesting. I've thought about that, about what we can do. There's something there, though. There's something there. Excuse me. Little takes off and runs. Oh, he's lit. And they are taking their last time out. And let's see if they kick the field goal here with 5 seconds left. Yes, they will kick it. Missouri, one difference in this game is that Missouri is taking field goals when they're available, and Tennessee is not. That one is up, and it is good. 2 seconds remaining. Missouri 13-7 over Tennessee here as we approach halftime. Out the back of the end zone, what a kick. And this halftime break is sponsored by Incenzio Cologne. It smells so good. And that's the tagline. That's what it is. It smells so good. That's their tagline. Tennessee running the read option. Might as well just get your quarterback tackled hard one more time before the half. Am I right, guys? And speaking of the half, that is the half. 13-7 Missouri leads Tennessee at the break. It's been more defensive than we thought. It's been a close game. Missouri was up 10-0. Tennessee with the big answer. And then Missouri tacks on 3 before the end of the half. And, I thought they were zooming in on that Incenzio Cologne banner. That would have been spicy. Yeah, also Nissan's involved. We got some highlights for you here. Missouri running the ball. That was definitely the surprise of the first half. And the other not surprise was copious amounts of flat routes. Tennessee had 2 long plays, both of them to number 80, Dr. Elbow Pads Smith. And he also with the touchdown. Man, that guy's been carrying the offense. Damn. I didn't realize that he had the touchdown, too. Very impressive half from him. We look at the tail of the tape. No turnovers to speak of. The rushing yards, like I spoke about. Missouri with a slight time of possession edge, but generally, it's been pretty even. And I think the score reflects that. Cincinnati up 14-7 on UCF these days. We got Nevada, San Jose State. It's about a 2 out of 10 on the importance scale. Miami could shake things up if they get upset, for sure. Tennessee kicks this one away. This is returnable. A very short kick. And the coverage makes up for it. They're only 13 yards on the return from Ray Beach. And we start the third quarter here. Missouri has the ball. They are going to have a running back to the left and a running back to the right. They're going to drop back. And what was in the name of Jeebus Christian? What was that throw? A little Farvian shovel pass through a lot of traffic. Good work by the defensive tackle to get the ball deflected, but that could have been an absolute disaster. It was so nonchalant. Oh, Tennessee sending pressure. Toe tap for 3 from Freddie. Stoved it in there, Stovall. He has 3 catches tonight. Little 31 pass attempts here at the start of the third quarter. 3rd and 7. Let's see if Missouri goes 3 and out on drive number 1. Tennessee blitzing. And, Dortch was open, but he caught the ball and took a couple steps back up field instead of turning around trying to get the first. And that allowed Tennessee defenders to make the tackle, and that's a stop. That's a 3 and out. Tennessee, a touchdown takes the lead. Let's see if they can put a drive together here. Some good blocking and good starting field position. Kenny Bell's cousin, Mike Bell, on the return. Tennessee offset back to the right. Draw play, play action draw play over the middle. Great throw. That's the 10th first down for the Volunteers and Fred Sanders again. His 5th catch today. They are in business right away, wasting no time getting back up to the line. They want the lead. They want the ball, and they're going to score. And he's running, and 2 yards for D. Pete. Missouri might be sending a little bit of pressure. Look at that guy top of the screen taking his goddamn time. And he takes off. He feels that pressure. A very nice scramble for Peterson. That's 12 yards. These QBs have been showing off the wheels here. Both QBs with some very nice runs so far tonight. Kurt James. Screen pass. Oh! How did he miss that tackle? Number 42 was right there. Marcus Smith now over 100 yards. I would put him in MVP category for Tennessee right now. I don't know who's played better. But that's the tackle you've got to make if you're Missouri's defender. He had him in the backfield. And a run off the right edge to Matt Harley Quinn for 5 yards. Only his 4th carry of the game. They're inside the 10. Motions across to the right. He's got time. He throws it. Great stiff arm. 5 yards for Quinn. 2nd down and goal. Carlos Smith with the tackle. And we're going to just go heavy versus heavy. Both teams bringing their goal line packages. And we have a pitch play. Number 28. Looks like you might have the edge. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's downtown. Kevin Brown with a touchdown. An extra point away from flipping this game on its head. And taking their first lead. This Tennessee team has been resilient all season. That is good. And it's 14-13 Tennessee. This game continues to get more and more interesting. Tennessee now kicking off. Can Missouri afford another 3 and out? I don't know what happened to Tennessee's kicker. They were not kicking the ball 10 yards short in the first half. I don't know if his leg got a little tight at halftime or what, but he has been really chunking these kicks. Oh, the oddsman is in the house. It's 1st and 10 for Mizzou. They drop back to throw. 7-yard gain to Tolbert. Yeah, Dan, I hate to tell you, but I don't know how much wind the Georgia Dome is experiencing right now. I would say it's minimal, though. That's a read option. 1st down again. Little continues to run the ball well. He has 40 yards on 8 carries and a touchdown. You kind of have to wonder how much Tennessee prepped for this game. They may have been prepping for an outdoor game, which could maybe affect some things here. Oh, what a cut from Little again! He left number 98 in the dust. That was a filthy cut by Little. 2nd down and 3. Little is taking over this game with his legs right now. They are approaching midfield. Handoff. Justin Blair, 5 more yards. And looks like he maybe picked up a little injury as well. I wonder how that will affect Missouri's running attack. Tennessee really fans out the defense. Nothing up the middle here. 4 down linemen, 1 backer who they're blitzing. And yeah, that looked bad from the start for Tennessee. They had 1 guy covering the middle third of the field, and they sent him on a blitz. I mean, you're going to have a lot of slant routes open when you line up like that. Looks like they're doing it again. Let's see if they send this middle backer again here, and they do. And that time, Missouri does not attack the middle of the field. They find Beck for 4 yards on the out. 2nd down and 6. We are halfway through this 3rd quarter. Almost. Sorry, guys. All these out routes are putting me to sleep. That was a nice contested catch by Stovall. 3rd and short. 32 for 36 for Little. Amazing the accuracy. Drops back to pass. He has a man. Number 85. Takes a turn upfield. Gets inside the 20. That's Mark Beck again. 1st down, Missouri. They're trailing for the first time in this game, but they might not be trailing for long. Oh, that's a throwaway. Yep, pressure was there. Nobody was open. He just safely put that one into the stands. Little slowly gets up from the turf. Missouri's got a free safety and corner in for this play. Maybe some trickery. Or maybe just some tired people who are getting replaced by their defensive replacements. Let's see. And he throws it to... Oh, he had to kind of turn around to catch that, and he loses a yard. Not sure even a perfect throw there gets him much. Missouri will be attempting the patented third down screen pass. I hate to predict things, but they might not get a first down here. That's why they pay me the small bucks for this job, because sometimes you just know when things will work and when they won't. A field goal still takes the lead here, and for the quality kicker that Mizzou has, this should be a chip shot. He's already 2 for 2 today on kicks longer than this. This one is up, and it's good. 16-14 Missouri. Kiefer Sutherland is pumped. I think he maybe even talked a little trash. Talked a little trash to the defensive lineman there. Thank you, Hokie. I appreciate the support. He had a foot on the line as he caught that one. And here we have Little's earlier scramble. Look how late that hit was, honestly. That was ridiculously late. Watch this. Whoa! 47 got a hand on him, but just that. And here we have the big goal line pitch play for a score that gave Tennessee their first lead. Okay, Tennessee back in their usual position here so far this game of trailing. But that last drive has to give their offense confidence. And a run play up the middle. 5 yards for Matt Quinn. Turd Ferguson runs a dirty program. We have some, I think, possibly frustrated rival coaches with lots of heat for... Oh, and it's an interception! He tried to throw the corner route, and he threw the interception instead. Darius Peterson with his first huge mistake of the game. Missouri right back in business inside the 40 with a 2-point lead. And they're going 5 wide. Are they going for the jugular on play number 1? He throws the safe curl route. 2nd and 6. Let's see if Missouri puts their foot on the gas here. They can smell some blood in the water. They might try to put this game out of reach soon rather than later. And that one is a nice throw across the middle. Big hit delivered, but luckily the ball was kind of fused through his hand. It's tough to drop that. Good catch. 37-42. Missouri looks to be taking a shot here again. Is the astute observation I made because there is no running back in the backfield. Drops back to pass and has the curl route on the outside. And great effort by Ray Beach to break a tackle and get the first down. He stumbled his way all the way to the end zone, but he just stepped out. We have 1st and 10 Missouri inside the 15-yard line. Time to throw. He steps up. He's getting chased. He outruns the defenders, but number 51 holds him to 1 yard there. He outran the defensive lineman, but the linebacker ranged over to make a big tackle, prevent another long scramble. Look at where the DBs at Tennessee are playing. The safety standing on the goal line here. Don't want to get beat deep for a touchdown. And he finds the tight end again, Mark Beck. Very tight endy kind of name. 4 more subs. Why, thank you so much, Hokie. I very much appreciate you guys' support. Normally, if my stuff was working correctly, there would be like a notification or something, but it's clearly not working, so sorry about that. Oh, that was a throwaway. 4th down and 3. Good stop for Tennessee there to keep that a 1-possession game. This field goal, if it goes in, will push it to 5. Big stop for the Tennessee defense after a turnover there. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why my notifications aren't working. Or the sub, I don't know. There's a lot going on. Okay, third down. What did I just say? Third quarter, 1:32 left. Daddy needs a coffee, apparently. Look at the offense at a glance here, sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero. Yeah, that's also true, Pat. I actually tried to fix that before this stream. I don't know why it's stuck on Jeremiah Cotton, because people have obviously subbed since then. Yeah, maybe that's something. After this, I'll reset that and see if I can get that stuff to start working again. But no, I set up these cool GIFs. Let me see if I'll show you if this testing works. I'm just gonna stop commentating for 5 seconds if you don't mind. I know that's professional. But right, look at that. That's what it's supposed to do when somebody subscribes. Look how sick that is. Fancy as fuck. Alas, it does not work apparently. Anyway, back to the game. It's 2nd down and 10 on the 37. Tennessee, whose defense kept them in the game. Oh, it's a screen pass. Great block. Another great block. And that's past midfield. Yeah, Hokey, I'll try and fix the thing and see if then if it'll show up correctly. I can't do it now, but after this stream, before the next one, I'll try and fix it if I have time. And I'll try to get those notifications to show up. Oh, there we go. The sub count did update. 104. It must just not be real time. Well, I appreciate that, Hokey. I thank you for doing that. I very much appreciate it. Every sub here, guys. Every sub counts. 2nd down and 7. He drops back, and where do you know? The flat route for 4 yards. Where have I seen that before? 3rd and 3 here. Tennessee really is kind of hanging on here. The defense is held to a field goal. The offense needs to get some points here. You can't give Missouri too many shots to make it a 2-possession game, and they will, because Darius Peterson gets sacked. It's 4th and 7. Harvey Clarkey. I'm going to pronounce that E. That's a hard E there on the end. And now Tennessee looks like they're ready to punt this away. Missouri looking for the block. I've never seen a block connect yet, but you never know. Short punt. Oh! Trouble getting backspin on that. Punter does not look very happy with how that turned out. All right, well, now it's a 5-point game. Let's see if Tennessee can play some more defense and hold Missouri to keep this game tight. Across the middle to number 10. 9 yards, Freddie Stovall. That might take us to the end of the quarter. Let's see. People in the audience, get ready to put your 4s up. It's the 4th quarter. I am sure we will cut to a fan or some players holding their 4s up. Oh, look at that dart from Little. Look at that dart from Peterson. Look at that run. Oh, that 4's up, people. 4's up. Okay, thank you, Hokey. Very enthusiastic with the 4s. 2nd and 1 here. Handoff up the middle. Big hole. Big hole for Blair. He gets 12 yards before he gets touched. Very nice blocking. And after that successful run play, we might see Missouri take a deep shot on the play action pass. They do, and he takes off running to midfield. Gets crunched by a couple of defenders, but that's another 10-yard gain. Mike Little now with 11 for 58 and a touchdown. Moving the ball well with his legs again. He has played a flawless game so far. I would say. He had one dropped interception, so not flawless. But, oh, is that a serious injury? That looks like it hurts. Freddie Stovall looks like his right arm maybe was bothering him there. Freddie Stovall's been an important part of this offense so far. It's not going to be an easy guy to replace. This has all the makings of a screen pass. Oh, they tricked me, and did they trick the defense? They did. 9-yard gain to Donnie Dortch, who has not been as active in this game as he has been in some of Missouri's recent contests. Only 4 catches for 24 yards. You've seen some other players step up and make big plays in his absence, though. Cincinnati looks to be pulling away from UCF. Oh, Tennessee sent a safety, and he just about got there, but they throw it to Beach, and that's a first down. Missouri's offense is in rhythm right now, and they're just chomping down yards. They're picking up first downs, and they're keeping Tennessee's defense on the field and wearing them down. 5 wide. They got the running back in the slot here on the right-hand side. Let's see if they throw it to him. They throw to the flat. I mean, at least if you're going to throw to the flat, at least throw it in a way that allows the receiver to keep running upfield and not be forced out of bounds for 3 yards every time. It's like some coach needs to drill that into his head. Okay, 5 wide again. Are they going to run a screen pass to the right now? They will. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, man, that looked like it was a catastrophic hit. He did a full almost 360 and landed directly on his head. That's how you get hurt bad. That's how you get paralyzed. But he wasn't, so we're good. 3rd and 9. Tennessee again. Screen pass. Oh. And Tennessee's defense holds again. 4th and 10. Missouri could kick a field goal to make it an 8-point game, which it looks like they will do. Field goal kicker for Missouri has been on point all night. Let's see. He's 4 for 4. He might be the MVP. I mean, Little's been amazing, but the kicker, if he goes 5 for 5 on field goals, and he missed it off the post! Oh, no! Oh, he had his arms up ready to celebrate, and Kiefer Sutherland misses a big field goal. It's only a 5-point game. Curse of the commentator. I was just talking up the kicker who had been spotless tonight, and he dinks one off the post. What a big miss. A touchdown takes the lead for Tennessee. They have new life. Yeah, Hokie, I'm a little bit away from that step, so it might take more than, it might be a minute. 5 wide, across the middle, wide open, first down, big hit. Travis Thomas, 11 yards. He only has 2 catches today, but that was a big one. Thank you for calling me Hunpad. I found that endearing. 5:44 left. Tennessee, their offense has a spring in its step. Oh, big drop, though. Darius Peterson put it where he needed to. A big hit was delivered. The receiver could not hold on. That's 2nd and 10, right approaching midfield. Missouri had a chance to make it an 8-point game, and the field goal kicker doinked one straight off the post. He got that pass off, but only got a yard. He left his feet to tackle. Yeah, Salim, I know it's 2029, but the targeting rules have not yet been adopted in this league. Missouri just sent all 3 linebackers on 3rd and 9, and oh, that could have been picked. The pressure got to Peterson there. 4th and 9 at midfield. And Tennessee has to punt. Missouri's defense now holds. You are correct, Pat. There have been some brutal hits in this game. I mean, we just saw a running back get flipped onto his head. We've seen some very... he's still running. It takes... now he's frozen. An eventful play for Ray Beach. It is not easy to tackle this man. Okay, 20-yard line. Sorry, 25-yard line for Missouri. And they once again look to extend this lead. Nice tackle by number 20 and number 25 for Tennessee to hold them to 4. We are under 5 minutes left. Barrett Thompson with the tackle. You should probably give him a half tackle for that. That other guy was pretty heavily involved. Oh, time to throw. Long one. Oh! Contested. 3rd down and 6. You can sense these teams getting a little tight. Let's see. 3rd and 6. They are 7 of 14 on 3rd down. And I feel like they've been in a lot of 3rd and longs. And they've been throwing the ball short of the sticks a lot. Brando gets his wish. No screen pass. Oh, but they throw it 2 yards short of the sticks. And once again, he can't keep his feet in bounds. Another throw that, if put in a different spot, would allow the receiver to turn upfield, but instead he has to contort his body to catch it and falls out of bounds 2 yards short. Tennessee gets another chance. The defenses have turned up the heat in the 4th quarter. Or the offenses have turned down the heat? Doesn't sound as cool. Look at these statistics. Missouri has run a crap ton more plays, but the yardage is pretty even. Tennessee's had some long plays, and they had a couple quick drives for their scores. 1st and 10 on the 32 for Tennessee. And complete to Fred Sanders for 9 yards. Not a bad play to start the drive off. Tennessee's had success moving the ball early, but drives have petered out around midfield a couple times here recently. 2nd down and 1. Maybe they run this to get the easy 1st down. Looks like they will. Runs into the outside. Cuts upfield. 3 yards for Quinn, but they needed less than that, so that's a 1st down. Okay, 1st down and 10 at the 44. And a dink and dunk throw here for 6 to Chris Smith. 2nd down. Sims has been summoned like Beetlejuice. 2nd down and 4 here at just about midfield. Quick throw. That was a good throw. He actually caught on the run, but he still only gets 2 yards. Missouri was right there. Now 3rd and 2. Let's see what the play call is here. Is this 4-down territory already? Not a lot of time left. It's a handoff to the outside. Willie! And 4th and inches. Quinn, he went wide instead of cutting it upfield earlier. That was close, and they're going for it. Hokie, I don't know what a PFP is, so you might have to enlighten me on that. It's 4th and inches, and they're going 5 wide. What are we doing here? The football purist in me. Oh, and it's incomplete! And they showed this moment to show that pass was thrown to a freshman free safety, if that graphic is to be believed. Oh, man. 4th and inches, and you go 5 wide and throw the ball to your freshman free safety, who's like your 5th string wide receiver? Oh, that just hurts my head. That throw was dangerous as hell. He puts that one into a crowd. With a 5-point lead under 3 minutes left at midfield, 1st down, Mike Little just chucks it into a crowd. I guess he knew what he was doing, so he got the 1st down. I would say dangerous throw. The old man in me wants to say grumble, grumble, dangerous throw, but it worked out. Donnie Dortch. Another Donnie Dortch sighting. The Torch himself. Mike Little is 49 of 56. 2nd down and 7. It is getting late for Tennessee. A nice little run there to cut inside and get a few. 3rd down and 4. Oh, a profile picture. I'm not sure that's exactly... Oh, big conversion for Missouri. I'm not exactly sure that's how acronyms work. To be completely honest, right? PFP, would it make it seem like there's 3 words? But I see what you're saying there. That was a big conversion. Tennessee now has 1 timeout remaining. And Missouri has been screen passes a lot. The first man has been struggling to bring down Dortch, but good pursuit there. 2nd and 7. This is really the last set of downs for Tennessee. Thank you, Pat, for that demonstration. 5 wide. It's all they know. Don't go out of bounds. Don't go out of bounds, he said in a futile effort to help them make a smarter decision. 3rd down and 3. That helps Tennessee, though, stopping the clock, but they need this stop. They need it. Game on the line right here. The clock's running again. Why is that? Who knows? And a big sack for Tennessee. 4th and 10. They're going to get this ball left with a little over a minute left. Either down 5 or 8, depending if this field goal kicker can shake off that last miss. So that one was on the right hash. This is dead center. You got to like his chances here. Yeah, Sims, I got to question that as well. Some hometown clock management. Because he definitely went out with 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And the clock just started running again. So I don't really know how that works. They're running this down. Big kick here for the kicker. This one looks true. And it is true. 22-14. It is last chance saloon for Tennessee. Little went 6 for 6 on that drive and got his team 3 big points. Tennessee has 1 minute and 11 seconds left. 1-1-1. Make a wish, people. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. As we look at some defensive highlights from both teams. Missouri has 6 hurries and 5 sacks. They have gotten to the QB with some regularity this game. So Tennessee has no timeout. So you gotta work the sideline and you gotta get first downs. And you can't get sacked. And the first play, they work the sideline. Good first play of the drive. They get out of bounds and get 8 yards. (32 of 42 for Peterson. They're coming out in the pistol. And the throw. Oh, and almost another pick. Peterson did not have anywhere to throw that. Or at least if he did, it wasn't to that guy. Tennessee is 2 of 9 on 3rd down and has struggled on 4th down as well. That's why, despite all the yards, they only have 14 points. And the throw is out of bounds over the head of the intended receiver. It's 4th and 2. Missouri's defense has clamped down on Tennessee here in the 4th. I agree, that one looked like it should have been picked. They're 0-3 on 4th down. This team is struggling with conversions, and now they go heavy. Are they running this? A pitch to the right side, and he's got it! They learned their lesson from the last 4th and short, and they went goal line here. But that could be a problem, because now they are stuck with goal line personnel on the field, and they're going to try to run shotgun out of it. As you don't usually see a neck roll in the slot, but they got some big boys trying to run routes here. And that worked. Clock's running, though. They just threw a pass to number 83, Sean Hodge, for his first catch of the game. Like, that's probably a backup tight end or something, you know? And he's going to spike it here. 3rd down and 2. You don't want to waste a down, but they might have needed to do that to just get their normal personnel back out on the field. 3rd and 2. They are now 2 of 10 on 3rd down. Almost at midfield. 37 seconds left. They are running out of time. Missouri only sends 4, and he's sacked. Oh, that might be the game. 4th and 9. Clock running. Fourth and 9. We are under 20 seconds left. They get the snap off. A deep throw. And it's picked. I thought I saw glory for a second on the deep throw, but it was picked off. Peterson's second pick of the game on their 60th pass attempt of the game. Missouri can take a knee here, and that is all she wrote. 22-14, the Tigers still alive in their BCS title game bid, and now they sit back and watch. They watch UCLA and they watch Minnesota to see if they can eke their way into their first national championship appearance under Coach Brando McBranderson. An ESPN instant classic we had on our hands on that one, boys. The Missouri D-line made a bunch of good plays. Thurman with some sacks. They had a big sack on 3rd down to halt the momentum of that last drive. And Tennessee, a great season in year 2. A valiant effort tonight. But these are just two programs in different spots in the growth cycle here. Mike Little, 53 of 60. Damn. And the cumbersome trophy lifted in the air that shows 3 men scissoring each other. And the dejected Volunteers walk off the field. Well, thank you all for watching that one. Thank you to Hokies, 4 new friends who subscribed. Much appreciated. And thank you to both of these teams for providing us with a well-played football game. I just hope that both teams had fun. I do like the each sleeve being... Oh, look at that. Now that's a picture. Oh, it's a beautiful picture. Not as good there. Somebody screenshot that. Number 37 asking for more from the crowd. But yeah, I love the 2 different colored arm sleeves. A great look. All right. A shout out video. I don't know about that, Hokie. I don't know what that means necessarily, but not really my style. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.